What's up, everybody? So, this is a little bit of a different one, but I'm here on Zoom. Today's episode is going to be with Maverick Murphy, one of my favorite country artists, and we are currently just waiting for him to join in here, and I'm very, very excited. This is a big one for me. I've been excited to do this one for a little while. Just waiting to see when he gets in here. But yeah, this one is very, very big, and I've been looking forward to this for a while, man. I can't tell you. I'm gonna pull up my questions here, so we'll see when he arrives. I haven't really hosted a Zoom very much, but I'm excited. So I'm just gonna be interviewing him, just everything on the scene right now, and sorry, I'm just checking here to see if he got in. But just about his career, nothing crazy. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. I've listened to Maverick for about 6 months now, so it's pretty awesome. I'm ready. Sorry, I'm gonna try and edit this stuff out where it's just me, but I'm gonna make sure. I haven't recorded on here before, so I have yet to do a Zoom call podcast, so this is a first. Maverick's like my first person who's not a teacher. I'll let him know, but he's not first. Yeah, he's not someone who's related to me or a teacher or something. I really hope this is recording. This would be awful if it wasn't recording. I can't really check, but I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. It's recording. We are good. I think. I'm gonna check one more time. That'd be embarrassing. No, we're good. I think it's going. Zoom's all new to me. I think it'll show when someone tries to join. Let me make sure my settings are right. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm new to this, but I think I have this set up right. I believe. I don't know. I'm new to Zoom. But any way to get this working. It's all good. All good. I gotta figure out an editing resource to do this. Make sure no Zoom settings messed with me. Alright, I'm gonna try and edit all this out. It's a long process. Zoom, Man, Zoom is being stupid. Let's see. I don't have a password. I don't know how I'm gonna. How in the world do I give them a password? He sent me a picture that he needs a meeting code, but no, we want the waiting room. Let's see if I can send him an invite link. Here we go. Luckily this isn't live, or you guys could totally join here. Alright, there we go. I was wondering how I'd find my password, but it's all good. It's all good. That should be good. Oh boy, here we go. Maverick, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just stayed at Roadhouse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How are you doing? You doing good?
Pretty good, yeah. We rolling or what?
Oh, we are rolling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Sorry about the whole Zoom process. I'm a little new to this.
No, it's alright. I haven't used it since like 2020.
Me either, man. Me either.
Shutdowns, yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, if you aren't aware who this man is, this is the future of country music, Mr. Maverick Murphy. His new EP just came out. Does it have a name?
Yeah, Gonna Make You Miss Me is the title.
Okay. Great, by the way. Absolutely amazing.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for putting out bangers constantly. I really appreciate that.
Man, that's right.
It's awesome, man. But also, it is just a pleasure to have you here, man. I've been a fan for about 6 months. I think you saw I discovered you. You sounded like Zach Top a lot. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So I hope that's a good comparison. But
Yeah, no, shoot, man. I started listening to Zach way before, the whole, craze happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
He put out a cover of How a Cowgirl Says Goodbye by Tracy Lawrence. And that's, everybody goes back and looks at his covers now, but, I love his voice, his guitar playing, and I was like, man, in this video he sounds a lot like Tracy, but then as I kept watching a bunch of songs, covers, he did, some Doug Stone songs, George Strait, Alan Jackson. I was like, he does have a pretty good, sound of his own, and like I said, his guitar playing, and he played good country music, and so that's kind of what won me over as a fan. And so I started listening to him in like 2020, 2021, that time, and so. And then in that comment section for that cover I saw, I literally typed in there like, man, this guy's going to be the next big thing. And,
you called it. Wow.
I hit the nail on the head there. Yeah.
That is awesome.
But yeah, so I look up to Zach a lot. I've met him, and he's a real cool guy.
What? You met him?
Yeah, he played at at my county fair. He headlined, and he... it was right when he really blew up, and I Never Lie was really going, and so they got him for I think it was 11,000 or 14,000, which it sounds like a lot, but now he's going for way more than that. So
that's crazy.
They booked him for that much, and then they weren't expecting a crazy big crowd, and now. When he played out there, it was I think 25,000 something people. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was so many people out there, and So, anyways, I got to meet him because I was opening for Randall King
Yeah.
that fair season, and so I got to meet him and hung out with him for a little bit, and he was just a really cool, down to earth type of guy,
I
like a lot of
bet.
people say he is, and yeah, so I learned a lot from him, and I fangirled a little bit, and then I was able to, come back to reality and just talk to him like a normal person. But
Yeah.
that's really the only person I've really done that to. But anyways, so yeah, I appreciate that comparison. I just recently got rid of my mustache, but I had one for a little bit, and people were calling me Zach Bottom, Team Zach Top, you know. So, anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So I just have a few questions here. I didn't know how much time you had, so tried to put a little, but
I mean, we can go for however long. I mean,
awesome.
I'm an open book here.
You're the man. So first off, I introduced you. I just want people to understand how good you really are, and you're still young, and you can still kick it at this young age. I just believe that in the future you're gonna be top, absolute top.
And I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I turned 20 in September this year, so.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm really blessed to have gotten started at an early age,
Yeah.
and have been given all the such a kickstart with my dad did music, and so he's very in with everybody in the industry, and so he was able to give me a big head start and push forward. But when it comes to actually paying my dues and learning a lot of things in the industry, I've really kind of progressed a lot quicker than just some other people that I know, and I try to put in the time and the work and just try to master what I'm doing right now.
Right.
Well, let me try to get these blinds up so they're not.
You're all right, man. It's okay.
I don't like the look here.
My lighting's probably not great either. I'm in a small setup. I'm a small podcaster, but I understand, man. It's all good. Oh, I love the hat collection in the back. It's awesome.
Man, they're scattered all across my room, dude.
That's how it is for me too. I understand. I'm a hat guy myself too. It's awesome.
Maybe
I gotta get one of those hats off your website. I gotta go snag one of those at some point.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got some good stuff. We got some good merch.
You do. Okay, sorry. I'll get to the point here. You just mentioned your dad, which is perfect. I did some research. He's a country music artist as well. Patrick Murphy, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Was he like your big inspiration to do country music? Was my first question.
Yeah, I mean he was real big in the late '90s, early 2000s, and he had songs on the radio and CMT. He had a music video out there. And so he really had it going, and he opened for everybody under the moon, and he had it going, and then he had me, and I ruined it all. So he doesn't mind that I ruined it all, but what we've been able to do together for me with my career has been pretty cool. So he used to get me up on stage when I was a little kid, and I'd sing. My song was Troubadour. I would always sing Troubadour.
Classic.
And so it's pretty funny because little me singing about paving the way, troubadours. They're road pavers. So singing that as a little kid is pretty cool, and not knowing what was to come in the future. And so yeah, he was definitely one of my biggest inspirations. And then I like to say it's usually him and George Strait that really are my biggest inspirations.
Yeah, that's awesome. Another question I had was, who are some of your favorite artists of all time, as well as your current favorites right now?
So I'll go older guys and then newer guys. So like people like to go like Mount Rushmore, and usually I just do like top five guys. Number one, always George Strait.
Great answer.
Number two, everything after number one kind of goes around depending on what I'm feeling. Number two right now for me is Merle Haggard. Just I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from him and my writing. And number three, probably Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best singer-songwriters to ever do it.
Absolutely.
Number four for me right now is probably Garth Brooks. I mean, he's, again, a ridiculous singer-songwriter, but also an entertainer. I like to take a lot of notes from him. I mean, he's one of the best entertainers ever. Selling out stadiums and stuff. One of the first to ever really kind of do that whole stadium thing. And people hate on Garth, and they have their opinions and all that. But I mean, if you go back to those first, 3-4 albums, I mean, you can't beat it.
No.
Even the stuff that weren't his hits were ridiculously good too. So Garth at 4, and then number 5 is always a mix up. Sometimes I'll go Hank Williams Jr., sometimes I'll go Mark Chestnut, which is a lot of people compare me to him. And everybody's like, oh, why is Keith really not on your top 5? I love Keith, but I just don't think everybody thinks he would have been the king of country if he would have lived longer, and like that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I mean, obviously I think he's one of the greats.
Oh yeah.
And I grew up listening to him too, and I look up to him. But for my 5, I think it just has to be. I mean, it's really tough for me, obviously, but I'm gonna go Mark Chestnut, because I've been listening to him a little bit more recently.
It's a great one.
Kind of drawing inspiration from him.
Yeah. Great
answer. And then new guys wise, obviously my boy Braxton. Love Braxton.
Great.
I love Randall. Randall's been putting out some good stuff too. Jake Worthington. He's solid. Who else, man? I mean, there's so many new guys going right now. David Lewis. I'm wearing his merch right now.
Oh, I love that. It's a great hat.
If you don't know who David Lewis is, man, he is so good.
I bet.
He's been opening a lot of shows for Randall recently, and I mean, his set, his new album he just dropped. I mean, everything about him is so good. He's such a good writer, such a good guitar. I mean, he's a ridiculous lead guitar player. It's insane. And then he can also play the piano really well. Like his first album and all that, he played the piano on his own songs, which is really impressive.
Yeah.
And then his singing, along with that is also really good.
Wow.
So David's a great guy. So those are a lot of the new guys that I'm seeing that are really doing really good. And I mean, Randall King, he's not new, he's not old, he's kind of in between right now, but he's still going really strong.
Yeah. Great answers, man. Braxton's awesome. I like Braxton a lot.
Yeah, he's just a funny guy. Oh man, him and his whole crew. I love his whole camp.
Oh yeah.
His band, his media guys. My piano players play for him.
Really?
And then his guitar tech is one of my best friends. So, used to. He's not with him right now. He's kind of like taking a break, but yeah. He's his whole camp is just real cool people.
Yeah, I love his new song. I own this bar. I love it.
Man, you and everybody else. I'm one of those people, man.
I saw you posted it with that. Yeah.
Yeah, he. I don't know what it is, man. Mainly that and that swing tune. I Ain't Trying.
Oh, great! Yes.
He's doing some next level writing right now.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's a lot of the lines that are being written in his songs right now and played. A lot of people are kind of looking over them and not really looking at like doing a lyrical analysis, which the most average listeners don't. But as a songwriter myself, it's pretty impressive the stuff that he's coming out with right now.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Great answers, by the way. I love those answers.
I mean, you caught me at a good time. I'm pretty PR trained now. I mean, I used to be terrible at interviews. My buddy Zach United, he's a DJ for 100.3 The Bull here in Houston, and I did my second ever type of interview with him. I did one podcast with my other DJ friend Gerardo, who's a radio DJ for 93Q Houston. And then I did this second interview, and I just couldn't think about what to say. I didn't know how to answer. Like, have you seen Talladega Nights?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
I was like, what do I do with my hands? I couldn't figure it out, man. So yeah, I've done a few of them now. On my first rodeo. So
sweet, man, sweet. I'm glad I could be another one on your list.
Yeah.
So another question I had is, who is your dream artist to have a duet with?
I've been actually thinking about duets a lot and who should be my first duet. And I could go my dream one. Like, I almost said George Strait in his prime, but like I would have looked stupid on that record. If I were to record a song with him, he would just blow me out of the water. I mean, but I think me and Jake Worthington can make a pretty cool song together. Yeah.
That would tear it up, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we just a hard 4/4 shuffle honky tonk song. I think we would tear that up.
Yeah. So another thing, do you still go to Texas A&M?
So I'm actually here in College Station right now.
Really?
Yeah. A little secret that I don't really give off. I'm a blend student. Blend is very common to go to blend and then transfer to A&M.
I got you.
But I'm not very smart, so I want the blend route, and then I'll be transferring to A&M pretty soon.
Oh, gotcha. So sorry, go ahead.
I was going into engineering, and I realized real quick that engineering and music weren't going to mix. So I had to get out of there real quick. Now I'm doing construction science, which also it's not the easiest. I'm in physics right now, and it's pretty bad. But I'm getting through it. Yeah.
It's good to hear. So I asked that because I put in my notes that you attended there, obviously. Does that make you a Texas A&M Aggie fan, or are you a fan of someone else?
No, I mean, shoot, I've always been an A&M fan.
Really?
Ever since I was like 8, I had my room painted maroon back home, so I've always been a big Aggie fan. I wasn't always super big into college football, but when I did watch college football, I'd be watching A&M.
Oh yeah.
And so, but now being here in College Station, it just kind of it intensifies that fan base feeling a lot more. And I went to a bunch of games this past season, and we were ranked pretty high, and we had some of them record-breaking attendance and I guess they based it off like decibels, noise-wise, and we were the loudest every now and then. So I mean, it was pretty cool. And then we went out first round, but it's okay. And then volleyball, we won Natty.
Oh, what?
Or the NCAA Natty. So I mean, that was really cool.
I bet it was, yeah.
But I mean, just being out here, I've become a big old fan of even more than I used to be, which I mean, I was a pretty big fan. So.
Yeah.
It's really
you
nice.
Like any other teams? Like any other NFL or?
Oh yeah. I'm a Texans fan, sadly. CJ needs to figure it out. I like the Astros. I mean, I'm very, I'm a very local sports fan. So
I bet, yeah.
I'm a big Astros fan. Everybody who hates on the Astros, I don't care. Sucks you lost. I'm sorry. we haven't banged on a trash can in forever, so you can't make that excuse anymore.
No, no. You're talking to a Cleveland Browns fan, so you have it a little better than me.
So yeah, we gave you Deshaun Watson, and
don't even get me started. Oh, rough times, man.
What quarterback did y'all just get? I'm trying to think. What did y'all just get?
Well, Shadur, he's our starter. Love that guy.
Y'all just got Kyler Murray.
Wait, what? We got him?
I think y'all got Kyler Murray.
Really?
I think that happened. Yeah.
I saw we were favored to possibly get him. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Official. I thought it was official.
Oh, okay. I think I'd be getting pop-ups because, I follow all the Brown stuff, but, yeah, it's probably going to happen. I bet you.
Yeah. Are you from Cleveland or what?
I'm just from Ohio, brother, yeah. Yeah, I'm an Ohio native.
Yeah.
Another question. Sorry, they're kind of random order, no specific order. Just
I don't care.
Whatever, went off the dome, man. So what are your tips for someone learning how to play guitar?
Well, my first tip would don't come to me for tips for guitar. I'm okay, but I'm not the best. I think personally, just learn 3 chords, and I've got my guitar here. Just
sweet.
Because I play a lot. So, it's not in tune at all, but it's okay.
It's all right.
So here, I'll show you right here. So my first tip would be learn these 3 chords: E, A, and D. And you play a lot of stuff with that. It's really easy, especially when you get a capo, which the capo just it means you can play different songs in like different keys with the same types of chords.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it just makes it a lot easier. So learn those 3, and then you get a real easy trick here. So you just keep your pointer finger on the 4th string here. I call it the 4th string because I used to teach guitar to like little kids, and so that's how I got. So keep it on the 4th string, and so you play an E right here, and you pick these 2 fingers up, slide it down one fret, then you go 1 over, 1 under. That's an A. And then you pick those other 2 fingers up again, and then you play this finger right here, and you play a D. And so that makes it a lot easier changing between chords if you're a beginner. And so you can play really easy stuff like with just E and A, you can play Don't break my heart, my ain't breaking heart, and just don't think you'd understand. Anyway, so play something
that was great, man. That was great.
That'll get you going for, about a week or 2, and then that'll give you enough time to learn some more chords and then figure that out. So, that's just for rhythm guitar. But if you want to get more in depth, for like lead guitar and all that, then I would just try to learn some scales. I've been trying to get good at, lead guitar, learn lead guitar. And if you're a big Merle Haggard fan, then you realize really quick that most of the songs he plays and like the lead rights he plays, because all the lead guitar, or most of the lead guitar on all the songs are played by him, and he always plays these pentatonic scales. That was really bad. But, it's just dang it. Anyways, I'm making a fool of myself here, but it's just you learn a lot of those songs by just playing pentatonic scales, and so that's what I've been doing recently. And even though it's really simple, it motivates me to keep going on with lead guitar and trying to. And obviously, I'm not doing great, but I also haven't practiced since this weekend because I've been absolutely tired.
I bet, man. Working on the EP.
It's Rodeo Houston time, and so the cook-off. There's a thing called the Houston Cook-Off or Rodeo Cook-Off. And everybody within a good radius of Houston who's an artist is probably playing there. And so they've got a bunch of tents out there, and they hire all these guys and singers. So I played Thursday night, out at a tent there, and then the next morning I played in City Hall in Houston. And then later that day, I played in another venue with like only an hour nap keeping me alive. And then I played the next day, Saturday, at another tent at the cook-off. So it's Thursday through Saturday at the cook-off. And so I was completely tired, and I didn't even want to look at a pair of boots or a guitar or anything, because I've got this week off, including this weekend, and then next week I'm back at it. But man, my voice was dead, my feet were dead. I walked 5 miles in my boots Saturday. So yeah, I'm pretty dead. But anyway, so that's why the guitar's out of tune, and I sucked there.
You're a trooper, man. You're a trooper.
Well, that's the real taste of playing music full time. I'm lucky enough to play Friday, Saturday most weekends, and some Thursdays here and there. But I'm not out on the bus yet. So when it is time to get on the van or get on a bus and go play shows, I gotta. I'm building myself right now for those days.
Yeah. How are the fans out there? Are they good?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a pretty good fan base out in Houston right now. A lot of friends and family, obviously, but a pretty good fan base. But because TikTok and Spotify and all that, Apple Music included, you get a really very spread out fan base than you used to back before social media and streaming. You get a very spread out, diverse fan base, and so I've got people out in multiple countries who listen to my music, but like I've got 12,000 fans, right, or followers, or 8,000 monthly listeners, or whatever. But they're spread out all over the place, and so if I were to go play like a 5,000 seat venue, I wouldn't even be able close to selling that thing out, because my fans are all over the place. So, but for Houston, that's my grassroots right now, and the fans are pretty good out there, so I appreciate all of them. But we're trying to get out to College Station right now. We're working on a show out here at this venue called The Tap, and College Station has proved to really boost artists and lift them from the ground up, and like Parker McCollum, that's exactly what they did. Co Wetzel, Roger Prager, who's a Texas artist, did that for him too. So I'm hoping I get the same treatment once I get College Station behind me.
I think you will, man. I think you will. Gotta believe. Good luck, brother.
Let's hope.
Yeah. So, another question I had, I read, what was it like when George Jones sang to you on stage? Like, what was that like?
Man, I wish I could remember it, but the pictures are pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, here's that story. So I think he was playing at the Arena Theater, which is a place in Houston, and the stage just spins like that. And so yeah, he was playing there, and some of my parents' friends were up at the very front, and this was one of George Jones' last shows ever, and so we're right up there at the front, or their friends are right at the front. They're like, "Hey, you want to bring Maverick up here? See if he'll sign his face or something, something like that." And so they're like, "Yeah, sure." So they take me up there, and sure enough, George Jones was like, "Hey," and so he gets me up there and singing to me, and so it was pretty cool. And we always joke around like he gave me like the country touch, and like he just like kind of passed it down onto me, and so that's a pretty cool picture to always have.
Yeah,
I might have to use it as a cover art or something for something. It'd be pretty cool. But it's pretty cool, and I'm glad we have the pictures to prove it. You can always say George Jones sang me as a kid, but if you don't have a picture, you can't back yourself up. So we got that at least.
Oh, that is awesome, man. I love that. So another question I had, I shared with them, your new EP is out now. What was it like? Like, what was the process like working on this?
Well, it took a little bit. It took a little bit to get it all done because how these songs start is just me, a couple writers, and an acoustic guitar. And so for the song "Beer Drinking," me and my dad's drummer Jason Ramirez, he's a really good writer now. It's kind of funny. It's not funny actually, but he lost his vision a couple years back, and I'm not going to go into the details of how and all that, but he lost his vision, and then he started just writing songs. And I think he wrote songs before that, but he got real good at writing songs. It's like he gained another sense after he lost one, and so and so then he starts kind of pitching me some songs here and there, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, because I didn't have any songs really. I always wrote and all that, but nothing I was really too excited to put out, or I wanted to come out with a real bang. And so he had two songs that he wanted to pitch me, and one was called "And the Crown Goes Wild," and then the other one was "When I Fell for You."
Yeah.
And both of them were really cool, upbeat honky tonk songs. I was like, hey, I need to make this a little bit more me. He was like, yeah, just please. And so I go through the songs and I change some lines here and there, and fix some stuff up, and here I am, doing recording them. So trying to get some light going here. Let's try to. There we go.
That's awesome, man.
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh yeah. All good, brother. All good. You look great.
Okay. So, anyways, then I record those two, and then "Hand with Care" I wrote myself, and so I was really happy with that one as well. But then it's time to put some more music out, and at this point, after we put out that EP, I was just writing, and so one of the songs that I started writing was "The Way She Moves," and I just kind of I got the chord progression, so the melody of the song, but I didn't have the words, and because I've always been terrible at writing love songs. Like I can write depressing, sad songs, upbeat songs, but nothing about love, and so unless she's leaving me or something, so couldn't figure it out, and then I just keep playing it, and I finally start putting some pen to paper, and funny enough, the second verse of that song was actually the first verse at first, and yeah, then we get to where we're at now, but it sounded a lot different than it is now, because when you go through the studio process and you start to figure out things about the song that you didn't really realize before, so it was a lot more upbeat than it is now, and the feel of it was a lot less groovy, and so now the song is a lot slower, a lot more groovy, and it just turned out so good. So it took a little bit to get that one out, just because we didn't really know the direction of that one yet, and then we did get it done, and we're like, man, this is some of the best stuff we've done so far. So we're really happy about that one. And then back to what I was saying about beer drinking, Jason pitched me that song, and I kind of did the same thing with that I did before with "When I Fell for You" and "Crown Goes Wild," and it ended up being just a straight honky tonk, upbeat banger that I open the show with now. It's fun, and that one was real easy to do because it's just stuff like that's really easy to do in the studio for me personally. And then when it comes to "Bottom of the Bottle," I had my buddy Jackson Hauser, who was Braxton Keith's guitar tech I was talking about earlier. Like I said, he's one of my best friends, and so he would come out to my shows pretty consistently. And this was a Thursday show back when I was still in high school. So I had to go to school Friday.
Yeah.
And we play from 9:30 to 1:30 in the morning. But we also have to bring our own PA, speakers and all that. And so we have to pack everything up. And we usually didn't get out of there till 2:30 or 3 in the morning. And then it's a 30-minute drive back to my house. So, and then I had to wake up at 7 for the next day for school. So it's pretty toast. So then we. Oh yeah, so I'm in it's like right after the second set because we play 3 1-hour sets, and so in between the second and the last set, my friend comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I woke up and for some reason I just thought of Back to the Bottom of the Bottle, and I figured you could use that." And when he came up to me and he said he had a song idea, I was like, "All right, let's hear it," because not a lot of people who come up to you with song ideas actually have a good song idea, but you still have to be nice,
right?
Because they're trying to help you. And so he came up to me with that idea, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's really good." And so I can use that. So put that in my notes, and I just sit on it. And we get out of there that night, and I'm like, I'm so tired, and I'm trying to go to bed. I've got restless legs.
Yeah.
And it's probably 3:30-ish in the morning, and I'm like, I just can't sleep. And so I get up, and I write that song in about an hour and a half, and I just go to school. I don't go to sleep, I just go to school, and then I sleep all through the day at school. But that's just a pretty funny process of that song, and I just love how country that song came out. It reminds me of a Gary Stewart song a lot. I drew a lot of inspiration from him, just feel for the song-wise and lyrically. It's probably one of my better written songs I have out right now. So I'm really happy with that one. And then I Can Hear the Honky Tonk. That song was that was actually one of my friends, Jason Allen. He was buddies with my dad long before me, and if you or anybody who's listening right now hasn't heard him before, I highly recommend go listen to his album. I mean, specifically his Live at Green album. I mean, it is so good. He plays guitar on that album, and he's just so talented. And so he's such a great songwriter. And so this song was actually his. And his version is actually on that Live at Green album as well. And so, if you want to compare the two, go ahead and do that. But so I was listening to that one day, and I was like, man, I wonder if Jason would let me cover this because it is such a cool song and it would fit in with that honky tonk feel right now that's pretty popular. So I asked him, he was like, yes, go ahead, please. And so I covered it and turned it into my own. It turned out really cool. That's one of my favorites off the EP. And then, for Gonna Make You Miss Me, I also co-wrote that with Jason and my dad, Jason Allen. And yeah, that song is really cool to me because that was the first real co-write that I had that I really got to experience a lot of things from him. Like, because Jason, he's written with like Dean Dillon, who wrote almost every single, like so many songs for George Strait and George Jones, Keith Whitley, like everybody in Nashville. Like just look up a list of songs that Dean Dillon wrote, and you'll be shocked. So. I mean, it's ridiculous. So he's written with Dean Dillon, and so I wanted to learn from him. And so he goes, everybody wants to write a song that strumming like this, and just a regular strumming pattern. And he said most songs that you hear. And he started listing off a bunch of songs like Easy Come, Easy Go by George Strait, Kiss Me in the Dark by Randy Rogers' band. They all go like and so he was like, I think we should do that for this song here. And sure enough, we did it. And man, that song makes you want to get up and dance. It's a real good two-stepping song.
Yeah.
And so just learning so much from him was really cool. So yeah. And I think I covered all the songs on the EP.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the process of that. And then recording wise, it just takes a little bit to get everything, because I'm such a nitpicker. And, eventually you just have to be like, okay,
yeah,
I'm being dramatic, and we need to put these songs out. But I'm such a perfect freak, I guess. And
yeah.
I want to be right, and you just can't hold on to songs, or else you'll never get out. So.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Zoom is going to kick us off in approximately 50 seconds. I'm not sure why. Apparently my free trial's over. But I want to thank you so much, man. This is really an honor. And, I just want to see you succeed. And you're helping me succeed, so that's really an honor.
I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, I'm just a young kid just trying to make it big, man. And I really appreciate you so much, man. Really.
Yes, sir. Well,
deeply.
Y'all go check out my stuff and go to my website, and then I wish you the best, man.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
All righty. You take care.
You too, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.